Welcome to the Wormhole X-Tremists, Season 1 SG1 finale. My name is David Reed. I'm with Nicole Rodriguez-Galdo.
Hello.
And Evie Cahill.
Hello.
And we're watching trees get destroyed again.
I was going to say, they're really going to regret getting rid of all that paperwork when they reopen in 5 minutes.
No, it's the excuse to upgrade all the computers and make everything digital.
Oh, yes.
Hopefully these
no
were
more
just
killing
copies
trees.
and everything was already input in the computers. So
fingers
yeah,
crossed.
you want to hope there's some backups somewhere.
Yep.
So I kind of had a bit of a laugh at the Google synopsis for this this episode. It was something like a threat looms over the human race, so O'Neill, with one L, and his friends decide to investigate. They pass through the Stargate, which is threatened with closure, and fearfully discover that the ghouls, with a ULLS at the end, are about to launch their hunters on the land.
Oh, what is that?
I know.
Oh, well, what? Oh,
where did this come from again?
It's just like the Google synopsis, you know, like when you Google the name of the
just
episode.
Like wrong.
I know.
It
Sometimes
describes
it's okay, but that was bad.
I screenshotted one, and I've been meaning to use it to show it somewhere where it says Jack O'Neill takes the SG1 team through time, and it's like the overall something for the show.
We
and
did
it's
not
like,
do that.
no one cares about getting details right for the series.
It takes them through time once, and that's in season 8.
Well, and it's 1969.
Yeah.
So,
No, wait, he didn't do that though. That was the gate did that.
Well, however, he's leading, so no matter how you slice it. So the Stargate will be buried. All right.
Damn.
This is the episode we've been waiting for.
Season 1 of 17. I'm sure it's going to stay shut down.
Oh, it looks so sad under that.
Yep. And yet Teal'c is still there, so it's like, guys, you're going to have to pull the drape back for me to leave. So
that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yep.
Didn't they say he couldn't leave? Because, risk of security and stuff? Or am I just making things up in my head?
Probably just happened so quickly. They're like, no one's there.
Sounds like hey, we need to behave.
Gone.
Yeah. Well, at least they know how to dial the gate when they need to. Oh. Look at this. These three are like, yeah, and Sam's like, no.
It's a suicide mission. So you're breaking the law by committing suicide, but you're committing suicide.
Yeah, but like the fate of the planet hangs in the balance. So what do you do?
And if you wipe them out, they'll only send more.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's the underlying issue that no one's talking about here.
So we have to pay special attention to the visual effects because apparently this episode received a Gemini nomination.
Hey, nice. Yep. He should have really recorded all of the bad stuff happening.
A medical attack.
Yeah, in the brief moment before you're killed.
I love that they're gonna sneak out in black covert clothing onto like the most golden shiny ship ever. Really gonna stand out.
Lockwatcher Race is a good point.
Well,
Where does the military store all of its shutdown sheets?
I'm
sure there's a great big linen closet up on level 4.
I like Atlantis's shutdown sheets. They had a bit of a sheen to them.
Yeah.
They should get those ones in.
And now all of the sheets are gone. So they just pulled them all down.
Yeah. Where are they? Thrown away somewhere.
So I have a question. So why does the MALP need to switch to infrared when the room should be illuminated by the active Stargate?
Evie, don't talk sense.
Because it happens in a couple
Talk
of
sense.
episodes.
Hey, it's Brent State.
Hello.
Ferretti.
It is Brent State as Louis Ferretti. We last saw him in Children of the Gods. He
Yep.
was badly injured on Abydos.
Yeah. I'm glad he's still around.
Yeah, well, he took over from Kowalski, didn't he?
Yeah.
As
Yeah,
SG2's
he's in
commanding
command of
officer.
SG2. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I love this. I'm not gonna lie, when SG1 breaks the rules, I get very excited.
Yeah,
One of the
so
reasons
switching
upgrades
to
is so fun.
infrared.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they
It
just
should
switch
be
to white
illuminated
light?
at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it happened in Atlantis.
Oh gosh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is part of the intro. Look how good they look. Look at them. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yep.
guys, let's go. I like he doesn't even like need to check who it was that went through. He's like, yeah, I saw Teal'c's bum, but also I know which pain in the ass meddling kids just went through.
Yeah, he's like equal parts disappointed and also relieved.
Yeah.
They're doing what they have to do.
He's
And
like,
dang it,
sigh.
I have to call the president. But you know what? Let me get some coffee.
Exactly. I'll just go to the bathroom, go
Let's
get
give
some
them some
pie
time.
from the commissary.
Yeah.
Go get
Give
some
them some kind of
coffee.
time. My issue, if I have any issue with science fiction storytelling, is the frequency in which coincidences occur. The nick of time trope is really overused. It's not
almost
so
every
bad in
episode.
Stargate as it is in some other
Stargate
shows.
does
but,
have it, but yeah.
you know,
yeah.
we go through the gate, and 15 minutes later, it leaves its home planet for Earth. You know.
Yeah.
And it's just in the nick of time this, in the nick of time that, and it's like, all right, this it makes it more exciting, but it just makes it unrealistic. So
I've just seen something in the chat, and I knew something about this, but I'm not. My mind is blown away. Lockhart just said that apparently Brent State, Ferretti, was in Atlantis as
Correct.
Michael Kenmore when Connor Trenier wasn't available
Correct.
for Michael.
Yep.
Like what?
Allies. Yeah, in Allies at the end of
No.
season 2.
That's really cool.
Connor couldn't show up, so Brent stepped in as Michael, and then Connor did a voice dubbing.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I have a big crush
Very
on Michael
creative.
because I've got issues.
Yeah.
So that means I now have a crush on Ferretti as well by relation, because I would technically all his performances. I'm like, nice.
There you go.
So either of
Brent
them
State is
dressed
now
as
extra
fishermen
hot.
would be like the ultimate for you.
Oh, for sure. Yes.
Apparently, this is the first appearance or mention of hyperspace.
Hyper launch.
Yes. Yeah, he calls it hyper launch. Yeah. And for some reason, like Jack goes flying and no
Here
one
we
else
go.
in the room does. So.
You ready to introduce the Zat?
Yes.
Oh God, what is its full name? It's like Zat Nicotel, and then
Zat
isn't there like a
Nicotel.
bunch of other things?
Zach Nicktel.
Yep. Drop the Nicotel. That does save a bit of effort.
So this is one of the few uses of the disintegration property of the Zat, which was later abandoned by the producers and the writers. And I think even Brad Wright would later call it dumb and one of his biggest creative regrets.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Lockwatch has blown my mind again. Mike Dopuda is apparently in this episode as a Jafar warrior.
Yes.
Uncredited.
Uncredited.
What?
Ah.
Shook. Yeah, doesn't he say something else other than Nicotel? And I'm like, bruh.
So there are
This is another word at some
these
point.
are air powered. They have little charges running down their backs. Sweet, pass them out. Right.
He's like, well, yo, calm down.
It's like just butchering
The
his
most-
native language.
Phallic weapon.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I saw Michael Shanks like complaining about it, like a convention. That's the first time I ever realized how phallic it really is.
Isn't there footage of Amanda Tapping like auctioning one off and she just loses it laughing?
I'm not surprised.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
It was, like,
one from
recently.
Legends memorabilia.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Oh.
They really went flying.
Yep. Not as flying as they actually would be had, it been real. But it's nice that they give it a shot.
Planetary shift. Yeah, you wish.
Yeah.
It's not going to work anymore.
Oh gosh, yeah. Isn't that fun? Do it again.
I like that sad little powering down sound.
Honestly, it reminds me of when the Millennium Falcon doesn't want to power up in Empire Attack.
Yes,
We're in
it's
trouble.
the same sound.
Yeah. And then he just like elbows the ceiling and then suddenly the whole ship comes to life.
Uh-oh.
They should kick the gate a couple times.
It's the episode of hide and seek.
The episode
SG1
where they
spends all
should
their
have been
time
seen.
hiding.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was going to ask you guys, like, on Reddit, there was a discussion of why the Goa'uld ships are so poorly manned. And I was going to say, just for fun, like, what is your in-canon theory? Like, do you think it's like arrogance? Like the Goa'ulds were unchallenged for so long that they didn't sort of bother with any precautions?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Is it staffing issues?
I think they just don't expect. They don't expect incursions.
Yes.
No.
So
yeah, I saw that.
I mean, they're about to
as
go
a
and
possible-
invade, and no one knows
is
they're
cool.
coming, supposedly. So
that is a cool effect. I love the communication balls.
The Goa'uld TV.
yeah, this is what I was saying we should do with you, David. If we go to Egypt, we get a little mini Stargate, we get a little ball there, we make you our Goa'uld overlord giving us orders.
my
Get the
God.
ball. Someone would have to do that, and that'd be expensive and hard to accomplish. But I think we can make it work. Look, Jack, your back is poking out, my dude. Thank God their helmets are useless and they can't see.
I was going to say, maybe they can't see properly out of those eye holes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to wonder what their field of view is. So.
I think I saw a comic the other day with the stormtroopers in their field of view.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
And you could only see it was like tunnel vision. You could just see like a tiny sort of speck through each eye hole, and then everything else was just black.
Communication balls. Yes, Jed, Ted. Yep. Balls to communicate with.
Yeah, and the obvious like phallic Zat guns. So
yeah, my friends sometimes would say to me, "Oh, Stargate's like a bit weirdly sexual sometimes," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then messages like this, I'm like, "Yeah, no, I see it."
Can't deny it.
Nope.
There you go. Think it gets showtime.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Showtime. Yeah. So we're gonna hear some BS later on.
This is the swearing one. I'm excited. I haven't actually sworn in any of these streams so far, I think.
You actually swore in the last episode.
Shoot.
Yeah. But it's only once.
What did I say?
You said a-hole. You said a-hole.
That's not a swear.
I think it's on the cusp.
Mm-hmm.
If the kids in Harry Potter can say arse and bloody, then
but that's
okay.
That's British.
Yes,
swearing.
so in my language, I haven't sworn, so I will be swearing in this one at that point. Okay. Yes, because we have an interpretation of words over here:
yeah.
Pants, trousers, etc.
Trousers.
Pants, trousers.
I'm currently wearing a jumper, not a sweater. That's threw me back to my childhood as well.
I love this set. This
is one of the early episodes I actually watched. And I remember seeing this and being like, whoa, how cool is this? How tactical. And now I'm older and I'm like, man.
David, have you seen the set in person?
This set? Like the SGC?
No, the Hatak.
No, it was long gone by the time I ever showed
I was
up.
going to say, didn't they change the design of the Hatak
all the time
over the series?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always followed the same vibe, but they always changed.
Yeah, this set largely stayed the same for the first 5 years or so.
I think they just added in some things, yeah.
Yeah. Like the set in the tomb with all the brickwork. I mean, that's just in front of all of these sets. So
okay.
They just use the same space. So you can see how it's kind of similarly shaped. And in
that's true.
And in Wormhole Extreme, it's just lit differently, but it's the exact same set.
Wow.
When Jack is walking around trying to trying to find. I think he's trying to find Marty. I think that's the, but it's the Gould sets.
That's interesting.
That's cool. That is cool.
But it's just lit
like
very bright, so it comes off.
Yeah, it's just a cheeky way of using sets that have already been put together.
I love that
Scara
shot.
in the box.
He is in the box.
So in about 2 minutes, we're coming up to a bit of a goof. At about 17 minutes and 40 seconds, there's no sound effect when Sam collapses her Zat, and then it happens again at 17 minutes and 48 seconds with Tilk.
Yeah.
Well, what made you think that?
Think what? That it didn't have sound effects?
No. Sam saying like we're not on planet, are we? It's like
hyperlaunch.
And I'm gonna say it. No shit, Sherlock. There we go. That will be my one bad word for the day, because he says that word later, or the latter half. So
that's a fair excuse.
I've done it.
So if Jack O'Neill jumped off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge?
Yes,
probably.
Obviously, you would too. Let's be real.
About here?
Yeah, come on, Evie. You'd follow him first, and I'd chase after you. That's what would happen. And then Dave would be like, "No, we have a film. Show to film. Come on."
Do you think Ferretti would have brought them back, or do you think Ferretti would have been like, "Okay, we're over here. What do you need?"
Oh, he would have teamed up with them.
I really think so too.
Sure.
Yeah,
just like the film. Yeah.
And if he did get over there and they're like, okay, now we understand the situation, now we know what we have to deal with. We're not going to. First full shot of a Gould Hatak. There we go. In plain sight.
We're coming up to our goof.
So while Teal'c has been gone, they've been working on upgrading their technology.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Well, hello. Oh, yeah, it made no noise when he opened it. Don't they say that that's a force shield and not a window?
I think so, yeah.
So it's not like any kind of glass.
If you run out of power, you're going to be in real trouble.
I was going to say.
There it goes back down. No sound.
Yeah. Oh,
that's awful convenient.
Yeah, it is kind of convenient.
And no hyperspace outside the window there.
Oh,
it's just black.
Oh, why? I never noticed that before.
Because we're looking at it from the wrong angle.
I know.
It's too low.
No, we shouldn't have mentioned it at all. We should not have it be third shot does that. We should just never mention it again.
Cool effect.
So apparently if Sam's maths is correct, then the Hataks are capable of reaching speeds of around 14,600 times the speed of light, and possibly as high as 87,600 times the speed of light. So
that's very fast.
Yeah, it's very fast. That's just assuming that the trip to Earth took about an hour. Yeah. Turn this tub around.
I love that. Also, they don't realize when they come out of the shadows, you got Apophis next door. You know, they need a rear view mirror so they can see outside, because they, for some reason, a lot of the time in the show they share hyperspace windows.
Do you have any idea how big that mirror would be?
Yeah, exactly. We need it.
The same section of corridor again and again for all of these shots. And it works. You buy it.
I buy it. I didn't realize it was the same section of corridor, so you had me fooled.
But I do get sick and tired of the cement floors.
Yeah, me too. I really do hate seeing that, because it's just
Rob Cooper was like, I'm just sick and tired of painted cement.
I do really wish that Teal'c would sometimes like see an old friend and just be like, "Oh crap,
Right?
you.
I recognize that helmet.
Yeah. Daniel's PTSD.
Oh, they're cool.
Those don't look like Jaffa, but I guess they are Jaffa.
Based
Here we
on
go.
what?
Long time.
Math.
Except the Gould have really updated their technology, so
Yeah.
it's going to happen a little bit faster than you think.
Yeah.
Oh,
They got
being
some
moved.
big upgrades. Oh dear. Oh yes, for the dramatic reveal by
Absolutely.
the big ball.
And it's a great one.
It is. I love it. I love seeing it. You know, I'm friends with Alexis, and I have not yet used that as an opportunity to watch Stargate with him. When I hang out with him, we never do Stargate stuff, and that's like.
I thought about having him on with us, but I want to save his stuff for other content. Definitely want to sit down with him, but I want to do Pretense with him.
Yes, that's
that would be very cool.
I love his performance in that. He really gets to shine.
So are these Lotars, like these people without any symbols and no pouch?
Yeah, there's
That's
no
a
pouch.
good point. I'm not entirely sure.
She has a pouch, but the other one doesn't have a pouch. Maybe
the one to the left of the sarcophagus.
maybe
I
that
suspect
was a
they may be Goa'uld.
detail.
Minor
Oh,
Goa'uld.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be minor Goa'uld.
Yeah. I think we can assume that if they don't have a pouch, they're minor Goa'ulds.
To quote Alexis, "Daddy."
Oh, jeez.
I just love the little detail that behind the communication ball, you can see the back. Like, it's cool. Instead of it just being like the same image, just reversed.
Yep. And he carries this so well.
Here we go. Here we go.
He has
This is
such a
great
commanding
moment.
presence. It's great.
He's so fabulous as well.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I love this reveal. Like, you kind of know, and then he turns, and now you definitely know.
Yeah.
It's mad. Oof. He's such a proud father. Look at him.
I was going to say
shot.
the pride in his face.
Yeah, he looks so happy. Not just smug, happy. Let's destroy your happiness. You know, I almost feel bad for Apophis. He's just... We torture him so much in this show.
Well,
Keeps
it's
on coming
deserved.
back. Yeah.
This whole conversation's great.
Oh boy.
That's such a mistake.
And do what with him? Go where?
Yeah, he's letting his emotions get in the way.
Yep.
Yeah, how are you going to try and restrain him?
He's gone.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
How
Is
is
it?
that?
No. Oh, good callback, Kendra.
Yeah, it is a good callback.
An episode we can all agree is a good episode.
And they're not entirely convinced yet, or know entirely for sure that Scar is, perceiving anything.
Yeah.
just because Kendra said it. I sold that prop.
Oh, really? How
I
much did
did.
it go for?
I can check.
I'm just curious.
Let's see here.
It's pretty big though.
It is. I'll have to poke at it later.
I'd probably make it like my bar if I had it.
That would be so cool.
The big props don't do well because the shipping cost is several times more than what they go for typically.
I would love to invite people over and just be like, would you like a beverage? And then have it just rise up.
That would be so cool. Yeah, rise up and unfold. Yep, that would be awesome.
The eye glows before season 8 were just kind of
yeah.
But that's cool. He yanks the
I love that
the thing off him and it's still powered on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. There you go.
Looks like a mustache.
That's funny. Oh, you could actually see the Zat coil. You normally can't.
Pew pew.
Yep, pew pew. Yeah, a whole year. A whole year we'll be able to sit in here.
God, we haven't seen rings in a long time. Don't rings come back in the next episode? This episode?
I don't know if they appear in this one, but they're definitely appear in the next one for sure.
Yeah. I am like super excited to see the rings again. That's gonna be a good time.
They are cool.
I'm sad I didn't get rings in
corridor,
Atlantis,
guys.
but,
It's the only thing I can see now.
Oh, we gotta go hide.
They reused that shot. Do you see that? That was Jack's knife sticking through the hole of the door when they were sitting in the glider bay.
Oh, really?
I could see it slightly open. I could see the knife sticking through. They just reused it.
Okay.
By the looks of it. I can go back and check, but like it really looked so obvious.
Not surprised. A lot of the corridor fight scenes were reused. I'm thinking Double Jeopardy.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, I remembered like 1 or 2 shots where I went, "Hey, I've seen that before."
Correct.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
you have.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. I remember looking at it and being like, that looks so out of place because by the end of Double Jeopardy, by that episode, the Gould ships look a bit more gold and well lit. So when it cut to that shot, I remember being like, that's a very dark season 1 vibe going on there. Suspicious.
I have a question about C4. How does it stick to objects?
They have
Is
sticky
it like
stuff on the back.
double-sided
They have an
tape?
adhesive.
Ah, okay.
It's similar to the 3M stuff that you can buy where those pull tabs. I don't know if you have them down under, but
Oh, yes. Yeah, we do. Okay.
it's just a really strong adhesive. Scar's not at home right now. I'll take a message. Oh, there's the
swole.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? I mean, if this is basically your adopted son, yeah, I could see myself saying that at that moment. Just to suggest that he's been destroyed. No, you shut the hell up. Laughs wickedly on my subtitles, it says.
Yes, I saw that too.
Crystals, one of our first
I was going to
looks at
say, crystals.
Yeah.
Whoa. Nice.
Yep.
No, thank you. Not for a few seasons, anyway. And not by choice.
Oh.
Tough kid, yeah.
Lol.
That's a big lie.
Sure.
Bastard.
Yes, you bastard.
Alexis is great in this.
So in the UK, bastard is a swear. I don't know if it is in America.
Well, it is
but
a swear, but I mean, it's
Yep.
a swear that's allowed on TV. So they're all swears. Cotton-headed,
I feel like
cotton-headed
bastard's
ninny
one that's
muggins is a swear.
less allowed in the UK. That's interesting.
Aww.
I want to give him a big hug.
Mm.
Oh boy, here we go.
I love the way he comes back. I love that he's fighting. I love the
Oh yeah,
anger
he fights it.
in
Chlorel
Chlorel.
fights his way through. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, he's losing the internal battle.
God, what a poor kid.
Ooh, that was quite the arm wrestle.
Yes.
Well, we bought ourselves a little bit of time, but now it's over.
Hmm.
I find it really like it's the idea that for the rest of the episode and the next one that Skara is still kind of like in there when they're having their conversations.
Well, he's still
because he kind of
he
Chlorel lets him do stuff.
Right. Well, I mean, he allows Skara to convince him to disobey his father's orders to have them killed.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, that's Skara.
I'm trying to remember that right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Skara's influence is really strong, which I really like. It's really cool. Tough kid.
Yeah, he's very strong will.
Enjoy.
Yeah, no killing today.
Yeah, that would be Skara.
Interesting. At this point, the gates amplify explosions. I think that's true from the feature film as well.
Yeah.
Whereas later on, you need gate busters to blow up the gates because they won't blow up.
Yeah.
I need to write these down. All the little changes.
Oh, gosh. So many. We do need a list. I won't do it. Have fun. Good luck.
Because they shoot that one into the sun. That doesn't explode, does it?
No, what happens is the shield goes down.
Yeah.
And then the black hole is what
black
does
hole
it.
matter, yeah.
Yeah. Shut up.
The thing that you're currently being displayed on is where they came from. In between, displayed inside of.
Yeah, you fool.
It's called a Stargate.
They really should have installed irises on all of their gates. I don't know why they don't. It was stupid.
Just arrogance.
Oh, then there'd be no story. So
yeah, I know.
Because that makes sense.
He's been there, done that, and then some, and he's gonna do more. So
that's true.
Teal'c ain't suffering. He's gonna fight through it like the hero he is.
So Apophis has an opportunity here to gloat that they're going to,
doesn't
destroy Earth, and
he doesn't mention his plans at all.
It's like we're going there, but where is there?
Well, the audience gets to find out in about 8 minutes.
Plot convenience.
Yep. But I mean, if this is really Apophis here, he'd be like, "Oh, by the way, guys, we're going to destroy your planet. I want this knife. This is so cool."
It is a cool knife.
Pouch shaped.
I love that Apophis's beef with Teal'c is just like the biggest beef across Stargate. I just love it.
Well, it's like the ultimate betrayal.
Much. Yeah, it's great. I just love how petty Apophis is. You could just kill him, but no, you got to make sure it's slow and painful and all that. It's like just bin off your problem by killing him.
Peltac. First use of Peltac.
Isn't that the bridge?
The bridge. Or CIC, depending on what show you're...
I was going to say, yeah.
Yep.
I love me some Battlestar Galactica.
Mm-hmm. Although they did use the term bridge in the pilot too, so.
Mm.
Well, blowing up only one ship will not solve the
Yeah.
other ship.
That's it. "24 hours."
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Daniel kind of cack himself a bit? He looks a bit like concerned. He's like, oh, 24
Countdowns
hours to
always
live.
make shows better.
He does not look happy.
Nope.
Okay. I would not be happy if someone said, oh, we've got 24 hours to live. I'd be like, nope.
I don't think anyone would be.
No. But like the fact is, like, you don't have to. They're choosing to go out and go down with the ship. And that's a level of heroism I do not have.
Well, I mean, they think they're saving the planet.
Yeah. See, what were you holding on to, Teal'c? What stopped you from flying like that?
Yeah, exactly.
It was just his stance. It was his stance.
The others are like standing sideways, so they can lean into whichever leg is facing forward.
That's what I do on my train when it suddenly goes really fast and it stops abruptly.
Ooh,
hello,
there it is.
Saturn.
I know they've made it like really far, like, they've like traveled across the galaxy, gone to lots of different planets, but like, humanity hasn't actually like visited,
that was a short year.
Planets. So yeah, it's just really cool seeing them flying past each planet on the way.
Yep,
I think that's awesome. Well, they haven't really fly past each.
Oh yeah, so the deep space radar appears to be fictional.
Okay.
It's a part of apparently the Deep Space Network.
Repositioning Hubble. Good old Hubble.
Yeah. So someone online said the scene where they're passing Saturn is likely a Star Trek reference from The Next Generation, when a Borg cube passes by Saturn on its way to Earth.
I mean, I don't think that they're directly referencing the best of both worlds, but there's I mean, it's certainly a strong comparison for sure. Yeah, I mean, there's only so many planets in our solar system that you can recognize when you fly by one.
So, yeah,
that's true. That's true.
The rings of Saturn are just iconic, aren't they? So.
Yep. And you could get away with Jupiter because of the red spot.
The big spot, yeah. The big storm.
Yeah.
Oh,
the cube also flies
Hubble.
by Mars and Best of Both Worlds too.
Do we know what's happened to Hubble? I don't remember what happened to it. Is it still going? Is it just out there floating away?
I'm actually not sure.
Anybody in the chat knows? Please let me know. The status of Hubble.
Yeah, it's still out there.
That's cool. Because I have heard that they just send stuff out, right, and they just let it kind of go and it transmits, but then after a certain point, we won't really be able to receive anymore, at least not, for like years. So.
All right.
Cool.
Getting in those is weird.
Yeah, and they're just gonna sit in there.
They look like insects.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're in there way too early. Like, guys,
we're just gonna hang out in here. We got some turkey sandwiches. It's like, what does it need to go to the bathroom?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Apparently, Saturn is approximately 70 light minutes from Earth, so it would take about 11 hours to get to Earth from Saturn.
Interesting.
But we put that aside.
Well, I mean, it could be. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Apparently, Hubble is still out there, just doing its thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least until 2026.
Floated off.
Yep.
Wow.
The Webb telescope is sending
cool.
back some amazing imagery.
Yes, it is.
It just can't hold a candle to Hubble, or it can't hold a candle to Webb, whichever one is lesser.
Thanks, Raj Luthra, for that. And Lockwatcher. Yeah, that's so cool. Because I know they send stuff out, but I didn't realize that was like just staying in orbit since like, what, 90s or something? Mad.
Yes.
Love that. Technology is amazing, guys.
Yes, it is.
Oh, boy.
Oh, what's that? Smoke? Let's really get close to it. Do they not learn like any tactics anywhere? Like that was a distraction.
Well, to be fair, I mean, they didn't have a great deal of time to realize that it was a distraction and turn around and start poking around.
Yeah, oh god, I love seeing Daniel. Was that Mike Depoon?
There he
Yes,
is.
it's him.
Oh my god!
That's him. Right there.
Now I was looking for him, I saw him. Wow.
Yeah, now that you've mentioned it, that's definitely him.
But yes, Daniel going around with the pistols. I love it. It's awesome.
Oh,
watching him be action
here we
hero.
go again.
Uh-oh.
So this is technically his brother-in-law.
Correct.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
true.
his wife's going to do this to him as well down the line. So
Oh,
he's got
God,
a good track record.
Yeah.
Rah, and now that, yeah.
So is it true that Skara was supposed to die?
Right here.
But then there was some kind of like fan outrage, I guess.
On bulletin boards.
And they had to retweak the footage and CGI
well, I mean, they have the
impose Skara into a
sarcophagus,
scene.
so
Yeah.
I mean, it's right
Oh my
there.
god, you're right. Okay, Evie. Yes, in the next episode, there's a scene where they're getting in the rings, Apophis and Skara, and I remember every time I saw it, it looked like Skara was superimposed into the shot.
That's because he
And
was in
'Cause he is,
post-production.
yeah.
I sat there and kept being like, why? Like, is that? Am I seeing that right? Was he not available? I'm sure he would have been. Wow.
No,
Thank
they
you for
changed the
answering
storyline.
that
So the
question.
thing is,
Been on my mind for years.
It's not that he's dead here. They were going to bring him back originally for the premiere because he still has to confront his father and do what Braytek says that, you know, sons often challenge their fathers more than enemies do. But Skara was supposed to die at the end of that episode when the ships exploded.
Yeah.
And because they heard about there's Earth.
Oh, Ray Wood, we're on the last minute of this episode. Can't find the place. We are 41 minutes, 42
minutes now. Yep. But they then added the shot in post-production of him escaping aboard the rings. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, over 42 minutes now. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
We have problems. Great,
Rip
great
Earth.
ending.
Yep.
Yeah. What a
Ooh,
shot.
the zoom out.
I'm
zoom
really
out,
excited for the
great.
next episode. Whereas, like, how long do we have? 24 hours?
Yep.
Like, I'm excited to get there. It's going to be great. Look at the zoom out. Oh, this is the one that won the award, isn't it? Yay! Good job, VFX team.
This specific effect won an award?
No, I think the whole episode did.
Oh, okay.
It was nominated for a
But I'm just going to say, like, this is
Gemini.
a big shot for a TV show in
Absolutely.
1998
And
now.
And then you
so-
see, there's
Yeah.
more ships. Oh,
What an ending.
Yeah, it's really funny, like, because we've seen the whole show, like looking at two little ships, like, oh, it's just two hard tug vessels, no biggie. Because, like, obviously Anubis is going to come by one day, it's going to be real bad. But yeah, like, I remember watching that as a kid being like, whoa, how are they going to get out of this one?
Exactly right.
yeah.
So, it's
So,
pretty bad.
apparently, a little fun fact: fans in Sweden had to wait 5.5 years for the second season to air on TV.
5.5
Because
What?
apparently
years.
apparently the local network that was airing Stargate sort of lost faith in the show. But
Wow.
they eventually did catch up. And they ended up airing the final episode of season 10 only 4 months after the US. But yeah,
This
that's
is
pretty
why
crazy to
other
wait that
countries
long
pirate
for like
things.
a second part.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
heard a really interesting complaint about a show on an Australian network that had an issue where they also had that, and so people were pirating it all over the gaff, and it's a shame because it loses ratings. Yeah, but good
All right,
episode,
everyone.
guys.
Season
Seventh
1.
class.
Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned for season 2.
Woohoo!